Another community member takes on the 2K TV challenge. And stay tuned because we have something new for your top play.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan is a prolific scorer, but he's also a dangerous drive and kick weapon. He said, "I never pay attention to the defender guarding me. I look at the four guys behind him and how they react. A lot of times I don't even look to score. I draw 3 or 4 guys and get my teammates open shots." Kevin?
Great vision, David. Thank you. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
And with DeJounte Murray, short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
And the starting group for the Spurs. It's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Derek White is out there with Bellinelli. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, we've got Russell. Green is out there with Robinson. And it's Pascal in at the power forward.
And the Warriors' defense last year is still strong, but not as dominant as before.
You wonder if the loss of a lot of that experience is going to cost this revamped roster defensively. It's been fun to watch them shoot threes, but they've been so reliant on that defense. Can they be that good this season?
Now here's White. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Russell. The pass to Green. Here's Pascal. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. DeRozan dishes to Bellinelli. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Passes it to Pirtle. The Warriors pull it in. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And on paper, you've called them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Now, here is Russell. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, takes pride in that part of the game.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A 29th pick in 2017 by the Spurs. Their injuries last year created an opportunity for Derek White to show Greg what he can do with steady minutes.
And White at 6'4", capable of manning either guard spot. A shooter, a playmaker, and an all-defensive team in college. He is definitely a keeper.
First free throw is good. Looking at the long season ahead, Brent, as a veteran player, what are some of the habits that keep your body going strong, staying healthy?
Teams have really gotten hip to the idea that we need to rest our star players as much as possible. So efficiency with the work that they do, I think, is the most important thing. Star guys who get into practice and are on the court for 50 minutes to an hour every day so that there's a rhythm that they can keep and the teammates can keep up along with them on the floor. That's what it's about for those guys. Maintenance, maintenance, maintenance.
Here's Russell following the score by Jakob Poeltl. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And the basket by Pascal.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
And here's White. Pass to DeRozan. Robinson pulls it in. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Poole. And here's Russell. DeRozan defending. And D'Angelo Russell good for 3.
Cognizant of the entire court. Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
Now here's White. There's the pass to Poeltl. Bellinelli with it. Back to Poeltl. The second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
When Poeltl gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Poole, the pass to Russell. Shoots over White, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's DeRozan. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And the Spurs making a change here. Mills is checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Poole. There's Russell with the 3. And Poeltl pulls it down. Now Bellinelli. Passes it to Mills. Back to Bellinelli. Now here is Poeltl. To the paint. Clock at 4. Aldridge can't get it to go. Pass to Poole. And the Warriors miss again.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now here's DeRozan. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Mills kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Pirtle. Over Russell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Robinson. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. DeRozan dishes to Mills. Back to DeRozan. Makes it off the glass.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
And here is Green. Golden State moving it around. On the pass to Robinson. Puts it up. And too long on the shot.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Mills looking it over. He dishes it to Aldridge. Kicks it to DeRozan. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Poole, no good. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. The 11-footer misses off the left iron. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Greg Drews been watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he used it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
Green, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Back to Mills. Over Russell, out to DeRozan, shoots over Burks. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Clippers. Here's Poole. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Rudy Gay's checked in for Pirtle. DeRozan against Burks. Passes to Gay. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected. Here's Bellinelli. That one misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for DeRozan. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 21 points per game last year, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Warriors leading by 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Marco Bellinelli picks one up. Replay angles are interesting, Brent. Instant feedback on social media. Talk about the increased pressure now on referees to get every call right.
Well, so many times, Kevin, on nights where you're working games, you sit there for a minute and a half.
In super slow motion looking at the play.
And still sometimes hard to get it right.
Very hard.
What I think the league should think about doing with the competition committee is every team in the league should have 3 and 4 cameras that are mounted so that every time there's a replay at any given arena, they have access to the same angles.
For every game.
Every game. Where are most of the times these calls being missed? Where are these calls getting wronged? And how is it that we can implement some technology to help us not only get it right more often, which is the most important thing, but also fair and balanced vision for the referees to have an opportunity to do so.
What an excellent idea. Here's DeRozan after Rudy Gay's bucket. DeRozan with it. He kicks it to Bellinelli. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Poole. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Burks. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The Australian-born Patty Mills, former second-round pick. Who knew Mills would someday win an NBA championship? Well, the Spurs did.
The 55th pick back in 2009. These picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills, now with a decade in the NBA.
6 foot nothing. And that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
That free throw, no good. Damari Carroll's checked in for the Spurs. That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Golden State. Pass to Green. Back to Burks. The shot. Green breaking loose. Haskell's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's DeRozan. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the pass to Poole. 6 to shoot. Back to Green. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. On offense, here are the Spurs. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And here's Mills for 3. Not going to go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Carroll. It's tipped. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And he jams it with authority.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
San Antonio trailing here. 1:02 left in the first. The 3 from Mills. The Warriors pull it in. Outside, Russell. Pass to Poole. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Gay kicks to Carroll. Pass to DeRozan. Over Burks. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Here's Russell. He has 5. With 1 on the clock. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's a tie game in San Francisco. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Cauley Stein. Alec Burks is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Poole in at the 2. That's the Warriors' 5.
And this is why you like size in the backcourt. Russell taking the hit, yet still able to finish.
Here's White after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Now DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Here's Poole. White looking around. DeRozan, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Russell passes to Burks. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio leading. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Now here's Carroll. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 3 on the clock. Here's Aldridge. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well, he's been around the block a few years. Aldridge added that J a few seasons ago, has stuck with it, a big part of his staple.
Here's Russell. He has 7. Poole, the pass to Cauley Stein. Shoots over White. And the basket by Pascal. Pascal's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's White, and he uses the glass on the layup. White's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
The pass to basket. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes it to Gay. Kicks to DeRozan. Fades back. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Poole, the pass to Russell. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shoots from 14. Burks can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 6. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Russell. That's good from Gay on the assist from DeRozan.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Burks, the pass to Poole. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Feeds it to DeRozan. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Poole. Here's Pascal. Right side, Russell. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Outside, White. He kicks to Gay. Pass to Aldridge. Goes back up. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Russell. And the Warriors miss again.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's DeRozan. Offensive rebound. Carroll finds Aldridge. Out to DeRozan. Stolen away. Fast break. Here they come. A finish. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
White drives in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Poole, the pass to Russell. Cauley-Stein kicks to Burks. Here's Poole. DeRozan defending. Takes the 13-footer. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now, here's Aldridge. Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 14. Here's Poole to the left side wing. And here's Russell. He has 7. The pass to Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-6 run. To the inside, DeRozan lays it up and in on the nice reverse. DeRozan's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Cauley-Stein passes to Poole. Pass to Pascal. There's Russell with the three. Rebounded by the Spurs.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
White finds Carroll. The teardrop falls in. And the Spurs lead by 12.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Burks. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's been off the mark, and that's... Hello.
It's a beautiful jam.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Outside, Russell. Floats one. They get it back and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
You forget about the size of Willie Cauley-Stein because of the way he moves out on the floor. Great job of drawing a foul in the paint that time.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Bellinelli in for DeMar DeRozan.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
Here's White. The shot missing. The Warriors go the other way with it. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. Outside, White. Great D that time from Green.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And San Antonio also making a... Switch. Mills is checked in. San Antonio leading by 10. Pass to Bellinelli. It's Carroll on the wing. Over Robinson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He tries for 3. Robinson can't get that one to fall. Bellinelli with it. Kicks it to Mills. Back to Bellinelli. The shot from the low post is good. Bellinelli's got 5 now.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
And the pass to Robinson. Green dishes to Lee. Chris pass to Russell. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Carroll. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Green bounce pass. Robinson kicks to Russell. Misses the three.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Bellinelli with the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his fifth rebound in this one.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
Passes it to Robinson. Green kicks to Russell. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their fifth consecutive make in the paint.
On the wing, Lee. Outside, Robinson for the three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so, thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds. And that should...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. It's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Bellinelli is out there with White, and it's DeRozan in at the three. Outside, White. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Aldridge, and the Spurs scoring again. With social media, extended TV coverage, lots of distractions for these players, Brent. But some do a terrific job of blocking all that out and keeping their focus.
I think the roles and responsibilities of teams is changing around exactly what you're talking about, Kevin. You have to have people within your organization that help these players understand where it is that they have to focus most. And that is your job on the floor. And so really good organizations are educating the players on that. They're not just relying on the agents or outside sources. Teams are trying to get in there and impact guys at a young age to make sure that, as you said, that noise is not part of their beginning part of their career.
Can't make it a distraction.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Interesting to see how LaMarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
Poole the pass to Pascal. And the Warriors miss again. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's, Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point, when it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Russell kicks to Green. Back to Russell. Outside, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
White with it. Now Green defending. And it's White missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Pascal. Now Russell. Aldridge is covering. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Russell missing.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Now Aldridge. He's got 6. Here's DeRozan. Bellinelli trying to break loose. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Aldridge.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Warriors trailed by 21. Green dishes to Robinson. Golden State moving it around. Outside Russell. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple. Russell's got 10.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
White against Russell. Pass to Bellinelli. Now Aldridge. Baseline try, and the Spurs scoring again.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Poole the pass to Russell. Rebound San Antonio. Pirtle's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Russell against White. Oh, the line to DeRozan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Bounce pass, Russell. Down low. Here's Green. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Green's got 5 points now this quarter. Up top, DeRozan. Guarded by Robinson. DeRozan against Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Spurs have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. The first one falls. And bird right's an important element in structuring the salary cap. Can you tell the viewers exactly what that means?
What it means, Kevin, is you have the ability to go into the above the tax to sign your own player, and so it doesn't cost you in terms of tax dollars. So if player finishes his season, you have bird rights on that player. You can negotiate a number that's not going to impact your bottom line and cut into your salary cap. So very important when teams are maneuvering around and trying to get players on their roster for a season or two, that after that second season or third season over, that the bird rights still remain for them to extend him even further to keep him around the culture.
And there's the pass to Lyles. Here is Forbes, guarded by Green. Forbes the pass to Aldridge. Got a piece of it. Now the Warriors moving it up. Russell's running. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
To the middle. White against Russell. The 10-footer. Again, Golden State. Here's White. 9 points in the game so far. To the right side. Aldridge down low. Guarded by Green. No good again that time. He kicks it to Russell. Passes it to Poole. The feed to Green. Shoots over White. And it's Green missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Aldridge dishes to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. San Antonio again missing. Warriors trail by 15. Deep 2 from Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 14 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And just changing ends in transition there. You have to stick close to Russell defensively, or he'll get crazy on you.
Now here's White. Back to Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Now we get a chance to check out Forbes. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
I just want to kick back and lounge here because when this guy's hot, it's a love story. And when he's cold, it's a nightmare. So sit back, get your popcorn. Let's see what he does.
Pass to Poole. 14 feet away, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
White against Russell. And White kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Forbes. Back to Aldridge. They need this one. Draymond Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Outside Russell. Now the pass to Pascal. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 8 now on the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense.
Please subscribe to this channel.
Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Lee's checked in for Golden State. The Spurs also changing it up. Rudy Gay's checked in for Aldridge. Damari Carroll comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for White. The shot by Carroll no good. Warriors trail by 8. On the wing, Lee. Outside, Russell. Off target from three-point range. For San Antonio, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. And that one's good by Gay.
Yeah, you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
Golden State's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Here's Lee, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Russell with a wide-open look. No good on the three. And the guard, Bryn Forbes, won back-to-back state championships as a high schooler in the state of Michigan. A couple years at Cleveland State, then transferred back to the state of Michigan and played at Michigan State.
And after that time at Michigan State, he went undrafted, but Kevin really has developed into a steady rotation player in the NBA. And by the way, quite a knockdown shooter.
Robinson passes to Green. Here's Pascal, and it's blocked.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Passes to Forbes. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Miles inside, working on Green. Fades. They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And that one misses.
Capable of playing either forward, the versatility that Gay has, important in today's league for him to stay around.
And the Warriors making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Dishes to Robinson. Pass to Lee. Kicks to Russell. And he hits the jumper for 2. Russell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And still growing, still learning, but the signs of becoming a top-flight scorer are there for D'Angelo Russell.
No good from Gay. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on an 18-6 run. Now, here is Russell. Tight defense on him. From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Russell is out there with Lee. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's Robinson. And it's Chris in at the 4. And Mills kicks to Pirtle. And here's Gay. And no good. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. Here's Robinson. Here's Chris. And Chris throws it down.
He has the tools and the physical advantages. Marquise Chris wanting to be more active on the offensive glass.
At the top of the key, Gay. It's good from the top of the key. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Robinson finds Russell. Pass to Lee. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. San Antonio leading by 8. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
Thanks everybody for stopping by this channel and watching this episode of NBA 2K20. Please subscribe to this channel.
Bellinelli up top, covered by Lee.
More experience means you have a better understanding of who you're defending, and Cauley-Stein uses his length to bother the shooter that time.
Here's Gay. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
To the paint, out to Russell. From outside the arc. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Bellinelli with it. He's picked up by Lee. Here's Gay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
I like how Rudy uses his athleticism to draw some attention. He puts the D in a difficult spot there.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Russell finds Cauley-Stein. Basket counts.
Well, a 7-footer that has a bit of moxie. Willie Cauley-Stein loves to play rough down low.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Russell. Mills passes to Bellinelli. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Italian Marco Bellinelli, one of the league's best sharpshooters, and Greg very comfortable shooting on the move.
He always seems to be floating one way or the other on his shot. It wouldn't work for most shooters, but he uses it to evade the D.
Russell from long range, and it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The pass to Purtle. Mills with it. Pass to Purtle. Gay left side. Yep, that one goes. Gay's got 7 points for the quarter. Warriors trail by 12. Chris passed to Robinson. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. There's Russell with the three, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. And Mills kicks to Gay, pass to Carroll. Mills with it. Gay outside. Over Russell. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Robinson finds Lee. And here's Russell. Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtles. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Spurs. White comes in for Patty Mills. Now Russell. There's the pass to Poole. Cauley Stein kicks to Russell. And now here's Chris. Robinson passes to Poole. Just 4 to shoot. Banked in off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 22 is their biggest lead. Passes it to Gay. That shot misses. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. White against Russell. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Spurs leading by 7. White the pass to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And Cauley Stein in great position to reject that shot.
DeRozan against Robinson. Cauley Stein in the post. Defended by Pirtle.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Warriors trail by 7. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Poole. Russell passes to Cauley Stein. Back to Russell. And Pirtle pulls it down. Gay dishes to White. Outside DeRozan. Trying to get something going. Good work there as it goes. DeRozan's got 26 points.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Pass to Cauley Stein.
Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.
Russell against White. Pass to Robinson. Looking to end his cold spell. Chalk up 2 there.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Pascal. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Spurs leading by 3. Outside, White. And the pass to Bellinelli. Outside, Aldridge. DeRozan against Robinson. DeRozan's shot is off. Here's Poole. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And a dunk by Aldridge.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Timeout called the Warriors. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Stein kicks to Robinson. Russell passes to Stein. Here's Pascal. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's Russell. High post, Stein. Robinson for 3, kept alive, and the basket by Pascal.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Pass to Bellinelli. Now here is Aldridge.
Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Terrell. Thank you for subscribing to the channel.
Stein grabs the board. Stein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. In the corner, it's Robinson. White against Russell. From deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Poked loose. Pirtle dishes to Bellinelli. Down low. Puts it up. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Bellinelli. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Well, back to the basket. Sometimes more facing up is Aldridge. He excels right there down in the painted area.
And here's Russell. To the inside. Here's Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein stepping up huge.
Free throw no good for Cauley Stein. Spurs leading by 4. Bellinelli with it. Outside DeRozan. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. The dish to Pirtle. Here's White. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And Pirtle does a little bit of everything for this team. A big man with superb passing ability.
Russell against White. Inside. Cauley Stein.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Fires the 3. White, good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
With the teardrop, it's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No, he didn't. Russell with the savage move there. Game on the line.
And he commits the intentional foul. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 7. 23 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Burks. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Golden State moving it around. Warriors the rebound. Bowman passes to Burks. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Burks. Five seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so it's the Spurs with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Everyone for coming out tonight and sharing in this ball game with me. Subscribe to this channel and slam dunk that like button. It's your boy D Strick, NBA 2K all day. See you on the next video. Peace.